this? Boom, boom. Okay. Hello, good morning, good evening, happy Monday. Wake your asses up. Should we try to find a Zerg? We'll do a little bit of random. We're gonna cast some replays today. We're gonna do some viewer replays. Just wait for a few people to get in, and then we'll go into it. See what you guys got. Hey, thanks, Francis Scallop. You have any particular build requests?
What's going on? Huh? Gotcha. SCV ready. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm working with Liberators at the moment versus Zerg and Protoss. That's the unit that I don't or haven't used. With Zerg, I would say it'd be Ultras. I don't use Ultras, but right now I'm working on Infestors. When it comes to Zerg, those are the ones that are like on my unit control list of practice.
Go ahead.
Which I think is going pretty good, because my hotkey control is getting better, so that's the part that gets a little confusing of trying to like coordinate. Okay.
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready. Go ahead. SCV ready. Bad news? Ah! You scared me! Big job, huh? What's going on? I'm going. Yo.
Command center upgrade complete.
In the rear with the gear. Go, go, go!
Let's see.
SCV ready. Ah! SCV ready. Who wants some? Bad news. In the rear with the gear. Ready to raise some hell.
Trying to get a command center right now.
Let's go. Ready to raise some hell. Will do. Yep. SCV ready. You gonna give me orders? Of course. Ready to raise some hell. Ready to raise some hell.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Found sweet. Some good job. Talk to me. Light it up. Go ahead. Huh? Ah! You scared me. Daylight's burning. Where's the hot action? Cover.
Add-on complete.
That's right with me. SCV ready. I'm going in. What's going on? Big job, huh? Armed and ready.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Cyclone receiving.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
Channel is good. Show me who you wanted. Console coordinates. Optics online. Let's go kill something. Get Chester. Get there.
Bad news.
Command center upgrade complete.
Okay. There we go.
Go ahead.
Channel's clear, boss.
In the rear.
It's gonna target him.
What's SCV ready?
Show me who you want. Cyclocom.
SCV ready.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready.
You got coordinates?
SCV ready.
Research complete.
SCV ready.
Optics online. Let's go kill.
SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell.
Channel comms open. Moving into position. Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. This ought to be good. Oh, wow. You can show me who you want. Cyclone comms open. Channel's clear, boss. You got show me. Cyclone, you got coordinate comms open. Got a target in mind. Channel. Show me who comms open. Moving into position. Optics online. Let's go kill something. Nothing else. Show me who you want. So Channel's clear, boss. Cyclone en route. Got it. You got cool. Show me the target in mind. Optics online. Let's go kill something. You got systems go. Cyclone.
Mineral field depleted.
Channel's clear. Show me who you want to die.
SCV ready.
Targeting. Channel's clear, boss. You got coordinates. Cyclone receiving.
SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
Bad news.
It's on.
Mineral field.
SCV ready.
You got coordinates. Channel's clear. Show me who you want to die.
I was not gonna go into that death trap.
Ready to raise some hell.
Make cyclones look easy. Good range control. Well, the good thing is that I'm able to like share with you guys like how to use them and what they could do, so that you guys have more confidence in doing in trying to like achieve the same kind of like tactics to utilize the cyclones good. If you're not like good with cyclones,
Show me.
Are you
so
ready
that,
for
you know,
this?
it just gives you more, you know, opportunity for your play to like improve on some of these things, some of these qualities.
Yeah.
Start ranking up quicker. Let me rewind it. Let's see. Yeah, it is a fun process, even if you're not like technically doing it right. The play style is still fun to play with, and you're still learning, because at the end of the day, you're getting better at the units, learning how to use them. That's the most important thing, is that you're getting used to how they work. You got to do it over and over, and your brain's going to start getting comfortable with those units. And then later on, when you're playing a regular game, you're going to decide to make some. You're going to be more comfortable to be like, I'm going to make some Cyclones, or I'm going to make some Banshees, or I'm going to make whatever it is that you got better at and more comfortable using. You're going to do more in your games. It's going to help you. So, yeah, the first ones are a bit rough, you know, but you get better in time. Just, you know, enjoy the process while you're, you know, creating some chaos. What up, Luke Flash? What up, Cheese Whiz? What up, Dr. Destructo? How you guys doing? What up, Spazzy? I don't know. I was thinking make the factories, get a reactor in the process, and then one of them could go over there and we can make 5 Hellions instead of 4. That'll be cool. That'll give me an extra ones, because 3 is what you want. 3 is ideal to kill the workers, but you don't want to lose 1 and then you're only at 2. That means that you have to spend more time trying to kill the workers. So 5 will definitely help me just make sure that, you know, I don't lose a 3 multiple ways, and I can kill more workers. It's gonna slow my expansion a little bit, but we're testing the waters on what can hurt the Protoss, because as you can see, the Protoss always likes to take an expo really early. They'll scout you often. You'll see always that your Terran player, you're building a barracks and a probe comes. That's because they want to take an expo. Just whenever you see a probe come in the beginning as a Terran, just remember, they're coming in, they're going to go over here and they go, okay, I can take a Nexus. So their Nexus is going to be way quicker than your command center, unless you're going to go for a barracks, you know, supply depot barracks, 1 gas, and then expand. But you have to get a bunker somewhere. When you get a bunker, you got to make sure that you watch out for adepts, because if you get a bunker here, the adepts can go and teleport here, and your SCVs aren't going to be able to mine here, and your Marines can't go over there because the adepts are pretty good. And so that becomes a problem if they go adepts. You know, you got a base, but it slows you down. I mean, might as well just get the base here and then make the orbital, so that the downtime, you can at least have some stored energy for the meantime for a mule. That's probably the most safest play. Or, you know, I like to get a bunker here, and I like to get a bunker here. I like to get bunkers on both sides, so that the adepts can't go over here and feel like they could just stay here. So that's just another thing that you could do too. But I'm thinking maybe a reactor right here. That way when this one's done, lift it, make 2, and that'd be 5. That'd be pretty good, because the objective is to do it really quick, to go over there with Hellions really quick. Look at this. You know, there goes the 2 adepts that I was talking about, right? So that's what they like to do. They like to take their expos, and they like to come over and bug you while they try to macro as much as they can. They already have mining over here. I have no mining over here. So mineral wise, technically the Protoss is advantaged. You know, also the probe count starts growing to 2 nexuses versus 1 command center. So what do I do? You have two options. You know, do I try to go and punish them, or do I try to catch up? Right? Do I try to keep up or catch up? However you feel it is, or if I try to catch up or keep up, then that means like we're both kind of like going, like nobody's really attacking. But yeah, that's not always ideal. So right now I'm trying to harass him. I'm like, okay, this is a time where he starts probing as much as possible. I'll try to go and harass him so I could just disrupt it a little bit. Now he has a chance to block the wall. He can block. That's one thing he could do. See how we lost a Hellion? We lost it by the 2 adepts, but we still have 3. Now if we have one more, we would have 4. We could do even more damage right here. But yeah, that little Hellion kind of helped me a little bit. Now, it's not always guarantee you're going to do that much damage. But if you have 5 Hellions, you might have, if they don't wall, you'll definitely have a chance. And then I take an X-bow and go Cyclones. You know. And I send the barracks out, and then I make another barracks at home. So I'll send the main one out, and then as it's taken off, I'll build one. So I don't forget to build one at the same time. But I also get vision, because you need some vision, especially in a place like this where you got high ground, low ground. This is a better place to go around, so you don't get force fielded. But that's what the barracks is there for, so I don't get force fielded. I can see ahead of time. I don't get caught. They're not just like right here waiting for me, and I just go up there getting shot as I go, oh shit, they're here. So gotta be safe with it too when you're using Cyclones. I brought 2 SCVs with me. Little by little, I'm starting to get in a habit to hotkey SCVs. Like a few of them, like 5, 4. I usually end up grabbing and hotkey them and trying to get them to a specific hotkey. And every time I run into a fight and I back off, I click that hotkey and then I click on the units, so that I don't have to go technically and look for some, and I always have them selected. So I'm getting them in a habit. So then I'm also sending some over too. That's another habit that I'm trying to do, is send a couple SCVs with the battle, and just kind of just have like a little cockpit. So the first part is I land it. The reason why I land the barracks is that the charge lots get affected and they attack the barracks, which cancels out their charge. Now they're slow for a little bit until it cool down. So I do this to distract. So now I have scans. I save scans. I don't make that many mules. And the reason why I don't make that many mules is so I can have scans for the Cyclones. So that's another thing, is you want that. So right here, I don't want any immortals left. I don't want any immortals. So I go for it and lock on the robotics. See how the SCVs are over here repairing? I wouldn't really have that right now, and that one will be pretty wounded. Now right here, I sacrificed the Cyclone so I can lock on the the Immortal. If you can lock on the Immortal with several Cyclones, they'll take it out pretty quick. And that's important, because if not, you're going to be dealing with it for a while. So if you can snipe it, make sure you have like 3 at least locking on it. I use rapid fire here. This is where rapid fire works. I just, have the I hotkey the Cyclones. So when I click the Cyclones, I'll just hold that key and have all of them lock on. See, that killed the immortals really quick. You need to do that. Can't just have one trying to snipe it. It takes forever. The other thing is Hellions. Hellions get to the party really quick. Don't forget to make some Hellions. They're like body blockers. So I have the Cyclones hotkeyed, but I don't have the Hellions hotkeyed. So whenever I go F2A move and attack, I click the hotkey Cyclones and I pull them back. I right click a little bit just to get him so the Hellions get in the front. And I attack and then I click the Cyclone hotkey and I pull back again, because they're the more important parts that you don't want to lose. It's the Hellions that you don't mind losing. You know, so I kind of do that in a way where, you know, they're the sacrifice. Yeah. From there, it's pretty drained. And you never want to go up the ramp. There's no reason to go up the ramp. If you're on 2 bases, right? If you're on 2 bases, you have an advantage at the moment and you're feeling good. You broke the natural. Learn how to be a good player by not having to go up there and say, yeah, I'll just beat you later. No problem. I don't have to kill you right now where you're kind of vulnerable. I can still beat you. I just got take out your bases, and then you'll come out sometime. You know, because what you don't want to do is go up the ramp going, oh, I got this game. Go up the ramp, a force field kicks in, and then all of a sudden there's a battery and some cannons and zealots, and they break your Cyclones, and you couldn't get out because you got force fielded. That's what you don't want, right? Because then you're like, okay, well, I had an advantage. Now I don't have an advantage, you know, or kind of have an advantage, but it's not the same way, which you might be able to come back from it. So you never, you know, so for me, I'm like, yeah, a force field could definitely ruin my day here. So let's kill the Nexus, make sure the Nexus is gone. Let's go send a Hellion to go check what's going on up there. And yep, guess what I saw? Force field, cannons, and zealots. If I go up the ramp, I'm gonna get force fielded, charge on zealots, battery, and a battery. Yeah, the whole works is right there, you know? Death is right here. So yeah. So a lot of people go, Flo, why you play with your food a lot? You could have won like a long time ago. You could have just sent your army to go kill them. That happens a lot, and sometimes it's true, and then sometimes it's not true. And I don't know when it's not true, because we have fog of war. And if you don't know when it's not true, yes, that is true sometimes, but why even? Why tempt yourself when you have an advantage already? You know? Why tempt yourself in that? Like, are you that impatient that it has to be now? You know, we're you know, can't it be a little bit later? There's no rule that it can't be later, right? It's either the player knows they're dead and they leave the game, they GG out, or you know, keep going. Hey, I got Cyclones. What's next? Okay, let's go back. I can start getting maybe some BCs. Maybe I can get some Liberators. Maybe Cloak Banshees. Maybe start getting some tanks in a third and start getting maybe Widow Mines or whatever. You know what I mean? There's still more to go, and good practice to always have a follow-up and practice a follow-up. Even if you don't know what you would do right now, you'll do something, and then from there, you start learning that follow-up. So that's always important. So don't always just go up the ramp when you feel like you won. You don't have to win just now. You can win later. You ain't gonna see me going up that ramp. Yeah, no problem. Let's see. Let's go. What up, Mandalorian? Bam. Cheers, guys. Good water. All I want for Christmas is her.
SCV ready.
Alright. TBT. You know, in
Go
TBT, this map's a weird one. But it's good to scout
SCV ready.
early.
In the rear with the
See
gear.
what they're up to.
SCV ready. Sure thing. Ah!
Now, one thing you could do that's not optimal, but
SCV ready.
it's still good in a sense, is you can patrol
What's going on?
for a good minute. Look at him. Well, oh, let's take his gas. That's always good. We'll steal his gas.
Big job. In the rear.
You know, stealing their
SCV
gas
ready.
forces them into a fast expand.
Go ahead. Bad news. Ah! You scared me. SCV ready.
Okay, going back home.
SCV ready.
So what I'm gonna do is take a fast expand myself.
Huh? Big. Let's go. Go ahead. What's going on? Will do. The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Command center upgrade complete.
Bad
We're
news.
getting an SCV supply depot, so we get supply blocked.
We'll butter my biscuit.
Base is under attack.
Alright, so
Oh yeah, baby. Fair enough. Gonna have me some fun. SCV ready.
it's factory.
What? You want something? The Grim Reaper has arrived. On the way. What's it worth? Certainly. All right.
Yep.
I'm listening. SCV ready. Yes, indeed. I'm going. That's all. Nothing I can't handle. Let's do this. Agreed. Yeah. SCV ready. Oh, fear the Reaper Man. SCV ready. Ah! You scared me! Got something death from above.
He does have a fast factory.
SCV ready. What's death from above? What? You got something. Fear the Reaper. Death from above. SCV ready. On the way.
Tank
All right. What's it
Marines.
worth? Done. Huh? SCV ready. Go ahead.
That's the starport right there.
SCV ready. We hear you.
Add Add-on complete. Add-on complete.
Big job, huh?
Our SCVs are under attack.
What's going on? Gotcha.
Command center upgrade complete.
SCV ready. Yo. Ah! You hear me, huh? Ready to roll out. SCV ready. Fueled up, ready to go. Rolling. Bad news. Need something blown up? What's our target? Ah! Huh? SCV ready. Bad news. Big. Lay it on me. Ready to roll out. Got. What's that? In the rear with the gear.
He forgot his
Add-on
liberator.
complete.
Give us your best shot.
Command center upgrade.
SCV ready. Ride on. What's going on?
There he goes.
Optics on
SCV ready.
kill something.
Go ahead. Go. SCV ready. Big jump. Huh? SCV ready.
Ready to plunder. Ready to plunder.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Mineral field depleted.
Roger. Speak up. What's our target? Give us your best shot. Got no. What's our needs? SCV ready. SCV ready. Got no pain.
Ready to plunder.
SCV ready. Lay it on.
Mineral field depleted.
Can do. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready to plunder. Move for battle. Inbound.
SCV ready.
Taking some fire here. Ready to plunder. Ready to plunder. Let's get into the fight. Ready for war. Fighter flight. Made for battle. Transformation. Fighter flight. Yeah, right.
What's that? Bandit, go ahead. Huh? What's going on? Ready to roll out. Give up.
Ready to plunder. Ready to plunder.
In the rear. Ah, big job. Huh? Yo.
want to die.
Ah, scared me.
Ready to plunder.
Bad news. You're the boss. In the rear with the gear.
Channels ready to plunder.
SCV ready.
Add-on.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Go ahead.
Got Speak up.
You ready for war?
What's up, Pete? Give us your...
This ought to be good.
Nuclear missile.
Ready to roll out. Go ahead.
SCV ready.
Go ahead. Hey, need something load up.
Add-on complete.
Agreed. Certainly. Optics online. Let's go kill something.
What's our target?
Research complete.
Go ahead. What? Need something.
Huh?
Give us your best.
In the rear with the gear.
Our SCVs are under attack.
You're the boss.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
What's that?
SCV ready.
Ghost reporting.
Base
Okay.
is under
Optics
attack.
online. Let's go kill something.
Mineral field depleted.
Yeesh.
Made for battle.
Come again.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
Ghost reporting.
Comms open. Ready to blunder.
Right.
Fighter flight.
Give me the sit rep. So,
Need something. Go ahead.
Nuclear missile ready.
Have him best.
come again.
Optics online. Let's go kill something. Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
Ghost reporting.
Ready to blunder.
Command
Taking some
center
fire here.
You're on. Now. So, go.
What the?
Come again.
Need something. Load up.
Give me.
Go ahead.
You ready for war?
Out with it.
Lay it on. Give us your...
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
Get out. On my way.
Command center upgrade complete.
Made for battle. All right.
Nuclear missile ready.
All he wanted to do is sit in his base and just make bases all day. Ain't nobody got time for his bases. He don't want to come out and fight. Base, 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 base. I'll tell you. Watching your enemy use Hellions on a building and just scratch. It's funny. Oh, I know. He was just like trying to. It was like 4 Hellions, 5 Hellions. He was trying to Kill an engineering bay structure. Oh man, he didn't get too far. Yeah, just bases. Let's replay. Watch. I don't know why they want to take so many bases. They just want to get to 200 supply and then they battle. That's like, why do you want to do that? Hey man, have you ever made tapache? 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 I don't know what that is. No, I definitely haven't, because I can't even pronounce it properly. Basecraft. What up, Elephant Man? Yeah. So when you steal gas, right? Say somebody's trying to go for like an somewhat semi-early aggression. The reason why I'm stealing the gas is literally it just slows down the Vikings. It's just less Vikings I have to deal with if he is going to make Vikings. If he's going to try to match my energy, he's going to have to do it with just a little bit less gas, which means not as many units. That's the reason why I steal the gas in this particular case. It's I'm going to get Vikings and I don't want you to make as many Vikings as I do. And I don't know if he's going to take a base over here, but he might. He'll catch up here. See, he wants to already catch up. He's like, I'll take the gas right away then. How long distance mine if I have to? But I was like, but you could just take it out. See, then now how long distance mine if I have to? Yeah, you waited for me this time. So what they do here is they try to do. He didn't have the units because I messed them up, but they'll usually try to attack in the front and then the Liberator in the back. So remember that. Yeah, that's always a problem. Is the Liberator in the back. Usually I have the starport, but I forgot the starport a little bit late. But usually my Vikings, it's when you make them, you want to rally them over here so that they're already here where they need to be, just in case, you know. And then usually over here I'll make like an engineering bay or something so that the tank doesn't get surprised by a Liberator or something in the front, or tank siege in the front. So I'll usually build it, even if it's not even fully finished, it's almost finished. I'll just build it there and then just wait, you know. That just keeps my tank safe. But since he was going libs, I was like, let me make the turrets in the front, because one thing about Liberators is they'll come and go after your tanks if they know that they're there. So I made 2 turrets so you can't just siege the tanks and then siege me. I wanted to see how far he is to my base, because I was on 3 bases, and then he's trying to get a 3rd, so I'm like, okay, he's slightly behind. The only thing is that in this map, when it comes to TVT, if you can take this area with tanks, you can come down here with Vikings, and you can do a lot of things with Vikings over here. Kill as many SCVs as you can, you know, because these tanks guard this choke. Oh, he lost a lot right here. Yep. I know that he had a lot of Vikings in the air, right? So because I knew he was in the air with a lot of Vikings, I started on the ground. Because then now he has to land down. I don't have to land down. I'm already down. So we go in on the ground. We spotted the little widow mines from the ground. They're easy to, especially in this map, it's easy to tell with these because it's like a nice dark spot. So this map really shows where the widow mines are. Not the best widow mine map. And like I said, remember, we don't need to go over there right away. We don't have to go up the ramp. You know, I have a slight advantage. I know that I just scanned over here. He doesn't have this base again. And he just lost his base, so he's on 2 base. There's no reason for me to attack just yet. What I could do is take another expansion, make sure everything is, my next part of the economy is set up, so that whatever happens in the battles, I'll have replenishments. But I don't have to go up the ramp. That's where nukes kick in. You know, I start getting nukes for stuff like that. If I need to really break in and they're turtles, that's where I get the nukes, and I just start opening them up with nukes, little by little. Yeah, right here, look at them. Even the SUV's trying to get a crack at it. This guy loves bases. Like, instead of making army, he decides I'd rather have bases. Like, pretty good. Good control. Taking out that pocket base early was really good. Just make sure he just does a macro. Yeah, it's my least. I like. Well, TVP is my least. In the Terran side, TVP is my least favorite. Because Protosses make it boring a lot of times. Like, hardly any of them cannon rush me. And that's to blame for the map makers. The map makers make the map so uncannonable that people don't even want to cheese you. It's like, what? I want to get cheesed. But I can't get cannon rush because cannon rush maps, it's harder to cannon rush. So they end up just getting batteries, taking bases, and just, that's it. Charge lots and blank stalkers, you know, some immortals, that a colossus. Very, you know, very simplistic. They play it. Most Protosses play it very simplistic, and it's kind of boring, very repetitive. I'm like, okay, so it's 20-minute no rush. Is that what it is? It's basically 20-minute no rush is how they want to play it. Let me just get batteries, cannons, make more bases, cannon batteries, more bases, but they don't really like, most of them don't dance and get creative. Very bland. So I think TVP is my least favorite in the Terran side. TVT can get interesting because, you know, tanks, Vikings, libs, nukes, there's always some weirdness. You just have to be really good at the technical side of mechanics to really you know, do some TVT battles. TVZ is my favorite out of all 3 because Zerg just has more. There's more fights. There's more variety of fights that the Terran can, you know, can do. It's almost like holdout challenges at times when it's CVT, so it's quite fun. in my opinion. 3-minute no rush. Who does that? I usually make it 30. Yeah, no, it's true though. Most with the battery overcharge, most Protosses tend to just want to like sit and expand. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but like, is it my favorite thing to have to play against? Not really. Like, not my favorite. I like somebody that goes out there and starts, proxying something, or, getting a little dirty from the beginning. Little risk take. Not 20-minute no rush. It's fine, but it's not the funnest. Because when a player plays boring from the start, they're going to be a boring player throughout the game. Safe and boring. Boring is safe. Give me my MMR. At the end, that's what it is. Just MMR desperation. I will play as boring, as stiff as possible, as long as I get my MMR. And that's what like kind of ruins the ladder a bit. It'd be more flavorful if people actually played the game. But because there's a ladder to it, there's a ranking, they can't no longer just play the game the way they want to. Now it has to be, I have to play it however which way I can get my MMR. And if it's the meta, and if it's doing it the same way, and if it's doing it the most boring way possible because it's safe, I'm going to do that. Yeah. So what I try to do is just stir the pot. I like to start early, a little bit of aggression to stir the pot so they don't get what they want and we get to fight. Do you do coaching? Yeah, I do coaching. Hold on. I do coaching. I do free coaching, to be honest with you. You just have to be watching and collecting view credits, I guess. It's sewer credits. So you just redeem it. You just redeem coaching. And we'll do like a quick, coaching session on some replays. If you have like some replays, we'll watch them and talk about them and throw some ideas out there and some things you might, it might help you. Okay, tactic. Alright, let's go. Special tactics. Am I on Europe server? Yeah, less people recognize me in Europe. If I'm in NA, a lot of people will recognize me, so they'll be chatting in the game. So I kind of hide from the public in Europe. Breakfast with Flo. What you eating? What's on the menu? We just got a little dirty last game. I was thinking I can send some people if you want to help me while I ladder, to be honest. You don't have to send me nothing. How about we do it for free and you just use the sewer credits?
Ah! You scared me! SCV ready.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Alright, so we gotta scout early with Zerg. Especially if you want to take a command center. If you want to get greedy and you want to take a command center.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Oh, something's funny.
What's going on?
There's not too many reasons why a drone comes out of scout early. Something's up.
Huh? Bad news? SCV ready. Yeah. In the rear with the gear. Go ahead. In the rear.
He's gonna steal my gas. Nope.
Bad news. SCV ready.
He's taking a base.
Roger. Big job, huh? Yep.
So nothing too
We hear you.
crazy.
SCV ready. SCV
SCV ready.
He can't really do anything right now because he went for a hatch first. So that means that the pool is late. So, yeah, see.
Woo-hoo! Overtime.
SCV ready. What's going on?
Bad news.
That's fine.
In the rear. Big job, huh? We don't want some. The other one, huh? Been waiting on. By the numbers. You.
What's going
Command center upgrade complete.
This better be good.
What up, Super 91 Turbo? How are you doing?
Armed
Happy
and
Monday
ready.
or happy beginning of the week.
Sure.
Just
SCV
chilling.
ready.
We're just chilling.
Ah! You scared me.
Chuck eyes, steak and eggs. That's good. That's some good protein start. Orange juice.
I'm going.
SCV ready.
Okay, let me get
What's going on?
Want a piece of me, boy?
SCV
couple
ready.
factories. I like to get 3,
SCV ready.
but 2's good for now.
Go ahead.
So 2's good because you want to get a 3rd command center at this point. Zergs are greedy.
Been waiting on.
SCV ready. Yes, sir. SCV ready. SCV ready. Gotcha. Well, butter. SCV.
Okay. What I'm gonna do first is get some
SCV ready.
banshees. Banshees are good if you're dealing with like
Command center upgrade
a roach
complete.
rush. If he's going more roaches or Lingbane roaches, so we're gonna kind of like force him to get hydras
SCV
or
ready.
something else by getting a couple banshees.
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Okay.
SCV
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Go ahead.
Optics online. Let's go kill some.
SCV ready.
Comms open.
Been waiting.
Show me who you
Who wants some?
SCV ready.
Cyclone.
SCV ready.
You got coordinates?
SCV ready.
Okay.
SCV ready.
Get some banshee supply depots.
Engine screaming.
Got a target in mind?
Receiving.
SCV ready.
Systems go. Cyclone.
Okay.
ready for
So
action.
now
Yo.
SCV ready.
Command center upgrade complete.
we're gonna get this base saturated.
SCV
I like to get 2 banshees, at least at the minimum.
SCV
Engine screaming.
And what I do is I just kind of have them patrol
SCV ready.
the two main lanes, so I know he's coming.
SCV ready.
back. And
It's online. Let's go kill something.
SCV ready.
Okay.
It's your time. Go ahead. SCV ready. SCV ready.
I'm gonna scan his base.
Fueled up, ready to go.
SCV ready.
Mute us.
Ready to roll out.
SCV ready. Big job.
I got my ears on.
Research complete.
And Hydras.
You scared me.
Okay. We're gonna get another base.
Bad news. What's going on? In the rear. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Getting liberators now.
Well, butter my biscuit. Go ahead. Huh? What's going? SCV ready. Big job, huh?
Yeah?
Optics online.
Ready to roll out.
Kill something.
Confirmed. Holla back. Liberation.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay.
Right.
Now let's get some
In the rear with the gear.
sensor towers.
Ah! Go ahead. Huh? Ah!
Let's keep them over here on this side.
I got my ears on. You get messy. That's fine. I got this. Done and
Four is here.
Need something. Give us.
reporting for action.
Go ahead.
Got free.
Mineral field depleted.
Four is here.
Upgrade.
Liberation is at hand.
Give us your best shot.
Mineral field depleted.
Get these guys.
Four is here.
Command
Let's get
center
some of
upgrade
these.
complete.
Reporting for action.
Lay it on me.
Mineral field depleted.
Incoming orders. Liberation is at hand.
Liberation is at hand.
Four is here. Huh?
Upgrade complete.
Shoot, we got a lot of resources.
SCV ready. Ah! You scared me. Go ahead. Four is here. Four is here.
Let's get Neil Steel armor.
Reporting for action. Liberation is at hand.
Give us
Go ahead.
Okay.
Command center upgrade
We're gonna
complete.
take this base, then we're gonna attack.
Command center upgrade complete.
Big job, huh? You're the boss.
Upgrade complete.
Thor is here. Thor is here. Huh?
Start getting nukes now.
Bad news?
Mineral field depleted.
Thor is here.
Make sure this is situated before we start doing anything.
Mineral field depleted.
And then we need more factories,
Big
right?
job,
Last time we
huh?
said.
What's going on? Yo,
Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete.
I'm waiting. Ah! You scared me.
Give up!
Attention! Initiating.
What?
Need something liberated?
Command center upgrade complete. Command center
So that's
upgrade
he's
complete.
trading his supply is what he's doing right there. So he wants to get something else. Is what he's doing.
Give us your best shot!
Mineral field depleted.
Go ahead! Got no...
We have you on screen. Moving into position.
Nuclear missile ready.
Give us your best... What's our target?
Raven online. Waiting orders.
Upgrade complete.
Ready.
Need something liberated?
Can't state your
I am here. Click.
Got no...
scanning battle. Waiting.
Easy. Need something liberated? Need something liberated?
Enemy contact.
Mineral field depleted. Research complete. Mineral field depleted.
Need something all hands to battle stations.
Our SCVs are under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Taking some fire here.
Nuclear missile ready.
Ah, we read you.
Commencing.
Base is under attack.
Understood.
I'm in deep!
Vespine geyser exhausted. Our SCVs are under attack.
Raven online. This vessel requires assistance. Ready.
Yes, sir. Right plan is locked. Perfect. Moving into position. At freedom. Initiating.
Base is under attack.
Waiting state.
Base is under attack.
Optics online. Let's go kill something. Enemy contact. Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Optics online. Let's go kill something.
Yeah, come and fight me.
state.
Got a target.
Ready, awaiting. Command. Awaiting orders for command.
Add-on
He mixed it
complete.
up a little too.
Add-on
He got a little too
complete.
complicated in his mix.
State engineering at your disposal. Scanning.
Add-on complete.
G to the G. How do you like your eggs?
Await command.
Like mine
State
scrambled.
scanning, engineering at ready. Scanning. Battlefield. Command.
Yeah, we gotta be careful. Zerg like to go with the Ultra sometimes. And just destroy everything. The Liberators are really good. Lurkers are the other thing that they try to do to abuse. But that's what the Liberators are good for. You just gotta watch out for the Corruptors. It's a good thing for Thors. So what we're doing here is Zergs like to take bases. They like to take this base, drone up to third as quick as possible, go for a fourth, right? So the one thing you could do as a Terran is take a third really quick. You just gotta make sure you know what you're doing. So I went up the ramp and I saw a hatch first. That tells me it's not gonna be a really early rush like Roach Rush or anything. Now it could be a Roach Rush afterwards, but at least in this moment, taking this base, there's not going to be any kind of early aggression. Now there could be early aggression, this one right here, but that's what we want. So we want to build a third so that they can come at us, so that we can do more damage. Even if we lose this base, we'll do more damage killing his units, because like I said, they want to macro and they won't attack you if you're not taking a third. If they, because they're just taking 3, 4, 5 bases, they're like, okay, we're way ahead. So when you take a third, that's when they start getting a little like, hey, you can't do that. So me taking a third, getting tanks right here, really helped me kind of deal with the roaches. But the other thing that helps me with the roaches is the Banshee. So the Banshee, even just one, is going to deter a lot of roaches from attacking my third. So what does he need right here? He needs mutas, or he needs hydras. Because how are you going to deal with the Banshees? They're just going to keep hitting you. And you don't want that, right? So because I'm going for 2 Banshees early on, it keeps my third safe. Because if he tries to come at me with a bunch of roaches right now, or roach ravagers, that ain't going to happen. It ain't going to work out for him. But if he comes out with mutas, that's another problem, right? The mutas will take care of the Banshees. Well, that's okay, because, we're already getting turrets for the mutas, if it's muta play. And we got the Cyclones for the mutas. So we got the Cyclones for the mutas, we got the Banshees to push the roaches from being Roach Ravager rush, or even Ling Bane rush. And then we take a third. And then from there we take a fourth. And then while we do that, we get engaged of getting our tanks and things that we need. In case the mutas come over to try to snipe the tanks, I'm making 2 turrets. And of course, like I said, taking taking a fourth now. Because like I said, I'm not going to go over there. If I go over there, he could be making another base. So I'll let the engagement happen on my side until I get what I need, all my units, and then I'll move over to his side if I could. But until then, the best thing I could do is take 3, 4, 5 bases. Coarse, casher, salt, and a peppercorn mix. Black, white, green, and pink. Okay, shit. Damn, are you a chef? You cook like you play StarCraft? Like all kinds of ingredients. We got strategies up in here in the kitchen. You're good at cooking? Yeah, that's good. It's a good passion to have. I look at chemistry, you know, cooking is chemistry. There's a lot of science in cooking. Okay, right here. Look at all them lurkers. See, he's not sure what to get. He's like, okay, well, lurkers to kill the liberators, right? And then I could use, you know, but I try to stay away from the corruptors. So the corruptors didn't do so well either, though. Especially if you made that many lurkers. We actually did a better job. Oh, right here wasn't good. He's like, I need to trade out my mutas for corruptors or more lurkers. That's what he was doing here. That's what I knew. You know, when you see stuff like this, he's really trying to throw them away. So always keep that note when someone's trying to throw away units, so you can remember, okay, he's trying to make stuff with it, and just keep it, you know, just keep it on your back. Shit, hen dog. Damn. Thank you so much. Thanks for the prime. Appreciate the love. Yeah, so this is a problem right here. We can use liberators and you know, zone them, and then scan, and then move forward with the Thors. The Thors will start attacking the corruptors. Maybe the liberators will die, but in this case, they'll kill everything that I need to on the ground that matters. So, but I decided to pull back and just re-angle. And he decided to just come at me. Yep. Dominated that and liberated. And then the Raven really helped out, right? And he did. The liberators. Yeah, me too. I'm trying to work on mech. I do a lot of mech versus, well, I do a lot of mech, period, but especially versus Zerg. Thanks, Cypress 41 Turbo. Hold on, let me get some water and I'll be right back. Let me see. 1 second. Okay. Banshees, if they can fight out detection too. Yeah, what I was thinking of doing, so with that play, one thing I was trying to think of doing is maybe getting more Banshees, maybe 5 Banshees in the mix overall, and then start sniping bases if I could, you know, get some maybe I don't even need cloak, but I'm not sure. But like, just try to snipe bases here and there with the banshees, because I do need the banshees in the beginning for the roach part, if it is gonna be roach ravagers. But if it's not roach ravagers, if I get enough banshees, then I can slow down bases, maybe take a base here and there out once in a while and kind of control them, like, or maybe kill some creep or something. Yeah, because there's always some way to harass the opponent. The question is like your play style, and what you could afford within that play style, for what you're getting. So the banshees are something I'm adding because the roach rushes are a problem, because what happens is I get liberators, but liberators, when you siege up, they're stiff, right? They're stationary, and that's a problem when it comes to the ravagers, because the ravagers will start biling the liberators down. And so if they're going full roach ravagers in the early stage as a rush, my liberators aren't the best for them. So if I have a couple banshees, they're usually the ones that go and do the work, while the rest of them kind of like pull back for a little bit, and then they have to run back. But if I got more banshees, I could take a base out afterwards or something, and I'll still be able to deal with the mutas, because I have enough cyclones to deal with mutas, and then I get turrets for the muta play. So you either have a muta really fast, because mutas come out like at 6 minutes, 5 minutes and something at the earliest, if you got really early muta play. So I use that as a timer when it comes to me dealing with the muta play. I have to deal with the muta, so I always keep myself in mind it has to be around 5 minutes that you have to be ready for a potential muta. So if it's not muta, it's going to be roach ravagers. If it's not roach ravagers, it's going to be Ling Bane. If it's not Ling Bane, then it's going to be down the road, macro and everything else in between. Corruptors, brood lords, ultras, or Hydra Lurker. But that's later, right? So all that matters in the first phase is that early opener where you get to 3 bases. What up, TCR? How you doing? Oh shit. Hold on, let me write that. I usually, what's that say? I have like the translator. It says, what kind of hat does he have? This is a Nexus hat. It's got a probe. Look, see, it's like a little probe, and it mines minerals. So it's basically a Nexus. So if we go Protoss and we go to the Nexus, you can put myself right there. Let's see here. Right there. This is the other one. This is easier to see. So I see. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, he was asking me for, what I have on top of my head. Good morning, Terror Train. How you doing? Okay, let's go. Some random. Do some random. Rise and shine. Yeah, Banshees are good if they can't figure out detection. Well, usually the detection for Zerg is in the back. It's in the mineral line. So if the Banshees are in the front side, they won't get detected as quick. So if you get enough Banshees, you get in there really quick, you can get it in and out. If you have only a few, it's going to take forever. You're not going to be able to snipe the base. So we have to get just enough Banshees to get in there and then get out. Okay. Okay.
Our drones are under attack.
Take out that pylon. Yep, he's like, shit.
Metamorphosis complete.
Already got the burrow. Yeah, that was dank nasty right there. So the way this works is so we're gonna do a drone stack. So we're gonna get a gas, right? Because we need a gas early. The reason why we need a gas early is because we need to get burrow. You want to get burrow really early if you're gonna go for an early rush. So when it comes to a Protoss player, when they're playing against a Zerg, now I'm actually a random player, but Protoss is at times they deal with random players. Like if they were Zerg, they're like, hey, I need a build. Which race do I have to really worry about out of all three, where my opener has to be a specific way to be able to like match the energy of any of the three races to the best that I can. And the problem is Zerg. Zerg will come in with Ling runs and stuff like that. So if you're going to take this base, the best way to do it usually is to wall up, right? It could be a Protoss too, but it's okay. It's not as bad as if I wall up the front. If it's Protoss, it's not as bad as if I put a pylon on the bottom to take a base and it's Zerg. Now I can't take this base as comfortable. But if I do that, I can deal with all three, technically. I can make it work, right? Protoss doesn't tend to make it work against Terran and Protoss if they have to build it here instead of here. It's totally fine. Though when Lings and all that, Roaches come into a problem, then it has to be here. So a lot of Protosses, even if I'm not Zerg right now, they're going to build at the low ground just in case I'm Zerg. Some don't, but a lot do. Even myself, when I play against a random, I would build at the low ground in case, because you know, it's always bites you in the butt when you build it on high ground and you find it at Zerg. You're like, oh, if only I did it. So that's something you got to keep in mind. So this Protoss is doing the same thing. We're assuming it's Zerg. So by that, he's creating a wall already, and he's gonna go scout. So that's one thing. Protoss is he's gonna build at the front, right? And that keeps this open. No vision up here. So I'm playing off of Protoss tendencies, especially as a random player, because I'm a random player. I have to deal with things different. As a cannon rusher random player, you're gonna get scouted a lot, so you have to play it different. You can't just cannon rush the same way if you're a random player and you're cannon rushing. They're always scouting. So right here, what we're doing is we're getting a gas. We need the early burrow. At the same time as the early burrow, we're gonna get the 2 drones, and we're gonna right click them on a mineral, and then we're gonna right click them back to the gas. That's gonna cause them to stick together. When they stick together, you grab them and you right click on minerals to travel. You have to, if you want to travel over here, you have to right click on a mineral. You want to travel over here, you want to click on a mineral, it'll go close to that. If you want to go over here, somewhere over here, click on that mineral. So that's right click. That's how you do it. If you click on the ground, they separate. If you click on the ground, they just separate, and the illusion's gone. So we need the gas already, but it also does us a good favor to get the gas. We do it before the gas goes up. We do the trick that keeps them together, and now we can grab them and put them over here as 1. Now it just looks like 2 turned into 1. We still need the gas anyways, though, so we keep the gas. And then we get the next thing we do is we get the spawning pool. Now a Protoss player is gonna come out and scout. They're gonna scout you. Now they're gonna go up the ramp. They're gonna go, hey, there's no hatchery. Okay, it might be a pool first. Now what happens if they go up there and they don't see a pool? Well, I don't know what he's doing, but he's got no pool, which he ain't gonna have no lings. He's doing something, but it's definitely not aggressive, because I don't see no pool. And if it is aggressive, it's gonna be a hatchery somewhere in my base or in my natural, because he's got nothing else. There's no pool. Where's the pool? But the no pool just means that I could take a base. That's what Protoss sees. Protoss goes over here, sees no pool. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna take a natural really quick. I'm not gonna get punished. And so that's what they do. Now, what if I don't want them to take the natural right away? What if I don't want them to take the natural? How do I keep them from taking a natural? Well, typically what happens is Protoss's build order is like this. They make a pylon first, then make the gateway. After the gateway, what they do is they go for the gas. While the gas is being done and the gateway is being done, the next thing would be 1 or 2 things. I'm going to make a nexus after the gateway, or I make a cybernetics core and then a gateway, a nexus, right? Which, now, cybernetics core is when you need the adept, because lings are going to come over, right? I need the cybernetics core really quick because I need an adept to hide in the back. But if they don't see a pool, they ain't gonna need the cybernetics core because they're not gonna need an adept right away. So they're not gonna get the cyb right away. What they're gonna do is they're gonna get a fast expand. We don't want them to get a fast expand. So what are we doing? We're making a pool on purpose. We don't really need the pool right now, technically, but we want to get it. They usually come, scout, see the pool, and go, oh, okay, if there's a pool, I can't take the Nexus right away. I have to get my cyb. I have to get, it delays their Nexus. And we don't want a Nexus. So I have to make the pool so he sees it so he doesn't take the Nexus first and he goes cyb first. Wait a little while, then Nexus. So during right here, I break off. And I make the, and then I get my gas, my burrow. Once I get the 100 resources, because I got the gas early, I get the burrow. The hatcher's up, the burrow, and I, come over here. Now, I was going to try to make a hatchery right here, but I didn't have enough resources to get it all done. So, the good thing about it is that he thought he killed the drone. So, if the drone is dead, well, obviously I killed the drone. The threat is gone. There's no threat. So, in this case, it allows them to feel safe, completely safe. I haven't seen anything else come in. The drone's dead. Our base is guarded. The only thing we have to do is watch out for the front. That's it. That's where our guard is. Our guard is the front. And so that's where the hatchery just comes into play over here in the darkness. The Nexus is late. And he's pylon blocking because he doesn't know what I'm doing. He's like, I'm pylon blocking. You can't take a hatchery. I got a base. You can't take your third if you are planning to take your third because I took your natural. So you can't take that because I can afford it. That's what he's saying. I could afford the pylon. I have a good advantage here. You don't have a natural. I just got to watch out for the front. He's even getting +1 attack too until this happened. Yeah, so that's the breakdown for that play. Possible hatch castle at the pool, but nobody does that but you. No. I saw Euthermal. Okay, so Euthermal decided to put out a video making a hatchery into a pool at the natural to make a player feel like it's a hatchery, but I don't do it that way. What I do is I'll make it's in the Florencio files, but I'll make a pool somewhere else. I'll hide the pool somewhere else. I'll make a hatchery, cancel it, turn it into a pool, so that when they go up the ramp and they don't see any pool, they're not threatened. And then I go and rush them with drone lings. So it's almost like that. It's in the Florencio files, but it's almost like that. It's just not at the natural to make it seem like a hatchery. That's the only difference, is that it's not perceived as a hatchery. It's supposed to be a hidden pool to make them think that they're safe to make a Nexus first. Pylon Gateway Nexus. Yeah. So there's Euthermal's a bright, creative player, so it's good to have Euthermal out there, tormenting the ladder, allowing other people to enjoy the chaos of StarCraft and try to go towards chaotic builds, because they're fun. They're stressful, but they're fun. They're the best part of StarCraft in my eyes, is the crazy games. But it dies off creep. Yeah, it dies off creep. So my build was I have one where I do the Roach Warren. I get the pool normal, but I hide the Roach Warren because they'll look for my Roach Warren to see if they're gonna go Hellions and all that stuff. So I'll hide the Roach Warren, and then I'll do the Roach Rush. Right? I will do that too. I'll make a really fast hatchery somewhere in the corner, and then I'll cancel, make it a roach warren, and then I'll do a roach rush when the Terrans don't realize I'm going roaches because they see they only saw a pool. They scanned, they only saw a pool. And so what I do is I have an overlord that goes over to that side, and then before it dies I get layer tech, and then with layer tech I just start pooping on it before it dies, and it doesn't die. So that's the other thing that I do with roaches. When it comes to that build, I'll hide it and then I'll eventually save it at the end with layer tech. Yeah, it's good to try all kinds of stuff, you know, and some stuff work in certain levels. Then you know, but they're fun, you know, they're fun to do. It's something different, and you know that's the beauty of StarCraft. You craft. StarCraft's about crafting stars. Love those builds, yeah. Well, if you like those builds, anything like that, the Florencio Files, you should watch the Florencio Files. I'm gonna be reacting to the Florencio Files maybe this week. We'll do some episodes. But yeah, if you like those, I put a lot of my artistic side in the Florencio Files. I'm still doing that. I still gotta work hard on working mechanics and stuff, but I'm gonna be sending pics soon, some replays. I just want to make sure that I work hard to do my part. So I grind, and learn. I don't like to put out the same stuff over and over again, So there's a lot of variety in the Florencio Files. A lot of weird games. A lot of ideas. Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, you'll like them. If you haven't watched the Florencio Files, start with episode 1, and go treat it like a show. Florencio Files is like a show. You kind of have to watch it from the beginning to understand where it's going, and you'll enjoy it a lot more. I do use the cannon block you do on the last map in PvZ with 3 pylons on ramp to block drones and kill. Oh, okay, yeah, that's good. And whatever makes your job easier in crafting some fun games, I'm always here to help. On YouTube, yeah. If you go on YouTube, oh man, let's see, and you type in the Florencio Files. Right. Let's see. So you'll see the Florencio Files right here. You click on it. We got to 300 episodes. But you click here, and there's like
I can turn your wild.
And you get all these episodes. Pig has them all from 1 through. So you can start from the beginning and. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching some of these too. I'm gonna be reacting to these.
There's no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe.
What up, Poison? What you up to?
The red pill. You stay in Wonderland.
Thanks for the raid. Appreciate the love for just laddering right here. Oh yeah, they're fun. They're great experience. Yeah, they're a great experience. I would, you guys will like them. Trust me. If you guys haven't heard about the Florencio Files, you guys will like it. Winter Riot. Shit, we're gonna try to do that right now. Yeah, and then you'll know why I wear this Nexus hat. You'll understand why I wear this. I wear this for the Florencio Files Carnosaurs. Want to do some coaching? Yeah, I could. Yeah, if you want to do, you have replays? You have like 2 replays? do you have my Discord? If you could put it in the Discord under like viewer replays or and then we'll look at them. Protoss. Exclamation Discord. Type exclamation Discord.
Our pylon is under attack.
Try to get cheesy with me. Yeah. Someone just mass bansheed me, and I didn't know how to scout it. I don't know how to react. Oh, no problem. Yeah, did you put it in there already? Okay, 10 minutes. Yeah, because there's, unless you have another way, unless you want to go into the into my Discord, into my North America Dankcraft channel, you can get me into the game if you wanted to. That'd be easy. If you want to do that, you can meet me in Dankcraft in North America, make the game, and then just start it up for me, or give me leader. All right, I'll jump in NA right now after this. So right here, what we're doing is we're making a pylon at the first. Okay, so you know, when it comes to PvP, there's not too many ways you could play it without playing standard, which is pylon 2 gateways at the minimum. So there's a couple things that you could do. There's two typical plays that tend to be a common thing for Protoss. you're either gonna be a very greedy Protoss player, and you're gonna go for a pylon Nexus first, right? And you're gonna be that guy. You're gonna be that guy that in a PvP you're gonna be pylon Nexus, then gateway. Or you're gonna go for a pylon gateway, get a depths or get some stalkers and start it up with the next. You know what I mean? Start a Nexus after that. So those are the two common ones. Is either you're gonna go for a Nexus first, or you're gonna go for pylon 2 gateways. Keep it simple, keep it standard. Play it safe. I can't hurt them. They can't hurt me too much. We're kind of like in the mix, right? And so what I'm doing is a little bit different. So I'm coming in, and I'm making a pylon right here, and I'm sending this one out right away so he doesn't get scouted. As you can see, the probe comes in. You don't want him to see where this one's going because you want to hide this one here. And so what does this Protoss do? He's already going, okay, I'm going to go scout really early. Pylon really quick, scout. Come in here, what am I seeing? I see a pylon. This bastard's making a pylon right next to where the Nexus is. Green light kicks in, you know. Oh, he wants to make a fast expand. Right? And so by giving him the idea that you're going to take a fast expand, it lets him know that you have resources. You have a bank. Because what ends up happening is he's going to go up the ramp, right? He's going to be like, and then I steal the gas, because the first thing he's going to probably want to do is steal the gas. So I steal the gas. But it also lets me look like I'm building stuff. I've got a building here. I got a building here, right? Even though it just happened right now, you don't know. You don't know if I was going to build it right now or, you know. But he's already, you know, interested in his build. He's going to put a pylon and a gateway. But, you know, when you come in as a Protoss and you scout this, you're like, okay, where's your gateway? Right? Where's your gateway? So what ends up happening is when you put a pylon right here, the Protoss assumes sometimes that you're going to take a Nexus. So if you're going to take a Nexus and you're going to be a greedy Nexus first player, you're going to not have a gateway. You're going to want to take this base, but you're not going to have a gateway. So he's like, oh, okay, you're going to take that base. You're not going to have any resources. I'm going to come in here and put a pylon right here and get a gateway. What are you going to do about it? So he's not looking for the gateway because he expects no gateway because I'm going for a fast Nexus. When in reality, I'm going for a pylon over here and a forge. And then I'm coming over here to see if I'm going to rush him. Because there's two things I could do. If he's going for a forge, then I'm gonna steal his gases. But if he's not going for a forge, then I'll cannon rush him. So I go over here, I spotted the gateway. And I said, oh, he's not going for the forge. So I put the pylon right here. It was a little late. But I'm supposed to put it right here where the gateway's not, you know, able to see it yet. And then I'll put the cannon right here and block it. But it got up and I was a little late on this part. So because I was late, he was able to react just a little bit earlier. But the objective is still there. You know, and over here, he's trying to make the gateway. And I'm like, that's fine. You can make the gateway right there. Keep it there. I got the pylon right here. Now, the pylon right there, I don't know if he's cannon rushing yet, right? So whenever somebody, and I'm cannon rushing, so I'm going to have a forge. So when you have a forge and somebody's got a pylon here, I'll just make a pylon as well. Because what happens is if they end up trying to like wall up and spend like 300 resources making pylons to wall up to make a cannon, I just have to make one cannon. The cannon will be able to get through your cannon, right? And the other one, and your wasted resources, so those pylons are going to die afterwards. It's good on my book. So instead of me trying to get crazy on all the workers and try to like stop it, I'll let him spend his money and I'll just make one cannon to counter all the 3-4 pylons and the cannon that he's got. Because that cannon ain't going to do nothing. you know, I'll be able to shoot it from outside of the zone, so I don't have to worry about the probes having to like break in to get in there. So that's the beauty of this kind of like illusion that I'm vulnerable, but I'm really not vulnerable. See? You see what he's doing right here? He's going around the map seeing what I have. He's like, oh, you don't get the gateway. And then he sees no gateway, right? He's going to go down. Okay, there is no gateway and there's nothing here. So this gateway, this guy's going to lose quick. But he says, oh, the only thing that I could do to lose this part, or not even lose, but in general, like lose my lead in this part, is if he kills the pylon. So I'm going to make sure he doesn't kill the pylon. I'm going to make 2 pylons. Just in case. And so he'll make the second pylon just in case, so Zella can come out. Yeah. G to the G. Alright, let me go to NA. Okay, channel StarCraft. Alright, I'm in channel StarCraft. Let me know, link me up when you're ready. Oh, you added it to the Discord? Okay. Let me check the Discord then. Okay, I see it. Okay. How do I get it? Oh, you type in, if you're in North America, on the bottom little chat, you type in slash join StarCraft. You have to, slash join and then the name of the channel, and you'll join the channel. That's how you get in there. Alright, so I'm gonna look at it in your view. Okay, we're gonna look at it your view. It's a PVT, so we know that, and I'll give you a night. Let's see what you got and see if I can pick up anything that can help. But you're playing against a Terran player. The first thing about the Terran player is the Reaper. That's a common thing that ends up happening, is a Reaper. So we always want to make sure that we have something for the Reaper. It could be a Zealot, it could be a cannon, it could be a stalker, it could be a battery shield, or an oracle, but that gets a little bit later. But a battery shield is a very common thing that you can get by the time the Reaper comes. So with that being said, just make sure you always have something for that Reaper. The good thing is you scouted, but your scouting is a little bit rough on the edges because it walled. He walled the top. He said, "No, I ain't gonna let you in," and so you can't get up there. You don't like that. You don't like anybody coming in there. Now, so if you wanted to, it's not always common that they wall that early, but if you wanted to, you could start with like a move command. You could attack or move here, right? While holding shift, and then go here. Like click the first one here and then over here, like I'm holding shift, right? I'm holding shift. While I'm holding shift, I right click here, and then here and here. Those points are gonna be where he goes next. That way, if it's up here, he'll go up here first. He'll be able to see it. Outside of that, it's not too bad because you can tell right away when your probe goes here or somewhere outside of the choke that he walled it. And not the biggest thing, but if you go up the ramp quicker, you could probably nibble the SCV, and that's something that you could do sometimes. The barracks isn't done, and and in this case, this barracks isn't done. The SCV comes over here. You start nibbling at it. That's annoying thing that Protoss can do. Is nibble right here, right here. This is the moment. So this is where your opportunity comes out. This is where you start nibbling on SCVs. He might lose an SCV that way. That'd be good. And then right here, you know that there's a Marine coming, so you only have a little bit of time now. You could have done it earlier. You had more time. Now we have less time. So, be careful. Oh, the micro. He got out of there. He's alive. Good thing it's not a Reaper. That's the other thing, right? We didn't see a Reaper. Terrans usually go for a Reaper early on. When they don't, it's because they're saving their gas. They want a faster tank, faster factory, faster something. They're saving that 50 gas to speed something else up. So, you know, when you go over there and you see that there's only Marines, just remember, it's like, okay, where's that gas going? The reactor, yeah, reactor Marines. So when it comes to Marines, Marine drop is common too. Marine drop. So now we have an opportunity to do something. We have to get a unit. The best unit in the early game technically is a sentry for Protoss, because we can get with the sentry, you know, you can get a hallucination and you can go see what's over there. Especially in this game, this particular game, he's not letting you see what's in there. Now we know that it's gonna be bio play, right? We know it's 2 racks. It's gonna be, it might just be like a Marine rush, like a Marine timing attack, or it could be eventually a medevac drop. I'm thinking it's gonna be a ground play though. I think he's gonna come in from the front, just direct. But I don't know. All I know that he's going bio, so Colossus do really good. Colossus do good. So I need a robo. I need a robo soon. You know, the moment I see 2 barracks, I need a robo. So a sentry can do a lot for you. Shoot, a sentry can even scare the Terran. You gotta understand, if you look vulnerable, you can make a hallucinated Colossus, and then you can act like you're attacking them a little bit, like, get off my lawn. I have, you know, and you hit them with the Colossus, they're gonna back up. Oh shoot, wait, I wasn't ready for the Colossus. Unless they scan, but you know, you have that chance of illusion where you act like you have a Colossus for the meantime. So that's what the sentry can do for you too.
Shadows.
Dude, I saw Logo talk about your game, and holy crap, you play a unique strat each game. When did he talk about? Yeah, I know he cast my games. When did he do that? Recently or a while ago? Yeah, he's a good guy. I met him in person. Met Loco in person twice, 2 different events. But outside of that, he's a really cool dude. Very chill. Hopefully, I see him over at DreamHack to this DreamHack. That'd be cool if I get to see him. I'll probably try to message him, see if he's going. But yeah, I play freestyle. I play freestyle, and so I'm always trying to come up with something new, trying to always bend, you know, the possibilities just a bit, you know. So I work hard trying all kinds of things that might not work in the first place, but I gotta try it. I gotta try this, I gotta try that, I gotta try it all. I'll keep it in my head, and then when I keep it in my head, eventually I start coming up with stuff. But at first it looks like scribble, right? Until I start making sense of it. But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying the creativity. You know, if I could share it and you guys can learn from it and get better or have more fun, that's, you know, what you could take away from my channel. I don't know, your game just popped up in my algo, and every time I saw your name, I knew it was gonna be crazy. Yeah, that's true. I do want to like put out stuff that are like, you know, worth putting out, worth watching. There's something there, you know. And whenever I share a replay, there's something there. It's not just, oh, just a game. Let's see. I usually like to have 3 if I have 1 Nexus, or 4 if I have 2. You see, so he says, interesting. So how do you hold off on that 3rd one for now? What would you spend it? Triple gateway this early, 2 don't make sense. Why is you won't be able to afford enough units anyway? So when it comes to like an opener against Terran, 2-gate Robo is a very safe play. 2-gate Robo, 3-gate is okay, but usually 2 gates Robo, 3rd gate. The 3rd gate comes after the Robo, because what happens is you might be dealing with a timing attack, a tank timing attack. And so you want to get that Colossus early. But how do you get the Colossus? You need the Robo, and then you need the robotics bay. And so if you get a gateway, 3rd gateway, you're going to be okay on the Stalker play, right? But you're going to be behind on the Colossus play or Disruptor, whichever way you want to do it. And the Disruptors and the Colossus is way better, and the Immortals way better than Stalkers. Stalkers are okay, but if you're going Stalkers, make sure you're getting the Twilight Council really quick. So you're going to get gateways, and if you're going to be heavy on the Stalkers, get that Twilight quick, because you need the Blink Stalkers to push the tanks from getting to your base. You know, it's like if you're not going to get the Colossus, I'm going to need to make sure I get Stalkers, and I'll make sure that I have, you know, I know when he moves out, and when he moves out, I'll blink away and micro and attack, and blink away and attack, and then make more units. Blink attack until he gets to my base. By that time, I should have 2 Warpins worth of extra units, and then I'll be able to, you know, defend it. If you don't do that, and you have a Colossus, that means that he's going to come over here, and you want to stop him too. You know, you want to stop them before they get here with the tanks, because Colossus are okay, but they're not great against tank. So, you know, you're gonna need something. So the best thing is have some type of intel that he's coming out. Some people use an observer, some people have like an adept, some people have the Stalkers here first, just to let you know when the Terran's moving out. But in regards to build order, 2 gateways, Robo, and then it's a 3rd gateway is more ideal for your tier 2 timing attacks, or even just being ready. Take time to build. I can upload for a quick replay. Yeah, we're gonna be casting some replays right now. We're gonna be doing some viewer replays. So if you want to send one in, you know, as a normal replay cast, yeah, definitely. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now after this, is cast some replays. I was waiting for Thomas. Thomas is not here yet, but I'm sure he'll be here in a little while.
Here in the shadows.
Oh shit. Okay, nice micro. Could be a little bit more polished, but we're doing it. We're doing the thing. What do we got going on over here? The fake the fake void raid. Yeah. See, that's good scout though. You're scouting. Whether it be a void raid or an oracle or a phoenix hallucinated or a colossus walking over there. You got a little bit of intel. I would have wanted to go deeper, but you're occupied with the rush. So I can see.
I am here in the shadows.
Okay.
I return to serve.
Robo. Okay, Okay, mortals.
My life for Ire.
Okay. Got the Twilight Council. Ooh, there you go. Now right here, Colossus, hallucinated Colossus. So when you got a hallucinated Colossus, you can see the high ground. Take advantage of that. Take advantage of seeing the high ground first, because if you see the high ground first, you're gonna be able to attack anything first before getting attacked. So don't forget to hallucinate a Colossus for that high ground vision. See right here, you're not getting that high ground vision, but if you have a Colossus, you'll still have more control right here. Even if you're right here, even if you saw that and you're right here, you get a Colossus hallucinated and you're attacking through here, you're gonna get the high ground. You're gonna see those Marines, and then you're not gonna get hit by the bunker as quick because you're gonna have better vision. Because you have to get into that vision line, you're getting closer to the bunker. See, we don't need to. If we could just be close enough. That's just a little extra add that you could do. It's a hallucinated Colossus. Now when you're dealing with this right here too, yeah, you can even hallucinate a couple immortals. Immortals hallucinated are still as strong as regular immortals. They take forever to kill. So what I could have done is pull back, made 2 immortals with the hallucinations, pull them in the front line, and then just charge. They're going to be attacking the immortals and losing their Marines because they just take longer to kill.
I am here in the shadows.
Okay, so yeah, get that 3rd gas, that 4th gas. Okay, we got that blink. Oh, you got your upgrades too. Look at you. That 3rd.
Mineral field depleted. Your probes are under attack.
Oh. Okay, Banshees. We got an observer. We got the cannons. That's good. It'll never hurt to have some cannons. I see pro players losing all the time because they didn't have a couple cannons in the back of their mineral line sometimes. Even after they lose the first wave through something, they won't make cannons still, and then they keep losing them because they don't have cannons. Like some of them are just like allergic to cannons for some reason. It's like, no, we can't. But you have so much money. Yeah, but no, we can't. Like, but you could. And they won't, and then they lose their workers again, and you're like,
Research complete.
Okay, got that. Going for that timing attack. See the blink? Ooh, he's behind. I think you heard him pretty good. Oh, and he canceled the natural. A blink. Oop. Oh, no. Yeah, the Banshees. That's what happened. The Banshees, when you play Banshee play, they do take your time as a Terran player. They're gas heavy. You gotta get, you know, your upgrades to get to the speed and to get to the at a lower level play, you could end up wasting so much time. But in this case, it's working. You know, you don't have the observer, and he's doing enough damage to kind of compensate. But he did lose that natural though, so that's the problem. He did good with the Banshee, but it's just not enough damage, even if he killed all that. Because you're constantly expanding, which is really good at. If you want to get better at StarCraft, you have to learn tactics, and you also have to learn to every once in a while look up at your piggy bank and see that you could afford another base. Colossus. At this stage of the game, you know, you got 3 bases and you're going for a 4th. You know, what I end up doing is I attach my my base counts to my playstyle. So if I could get to 3 bases, what 3 base represents to me is I should already get to my Tempest. You know, 2 bases I should get my Disruptors and Colossus. 3 bases I should start getting into my Tempest or my Carriers or getting a Mothership or something like that, or starting my Templars, getting my Templars ready by the 3rd base. By the 4th base I should already go towards the Mothership, and I should already have my Templars, or I should already have my Tempest with my comp, right, with the rest of my comp and my, you know. So I give myself base counts to kind of like what I should have or what I should be going for when I have this base. And that's what keeps me always going towards my tier 3 units. Because if not, you get caught just making gateways. Oh, I got a lot of money, let me just make more gateways, more stalkers. Yeah, that's good, but you won't get better on your more advanced units. So one way to remember that is to tie it to your base counts. You have 2 bases, I should be able to at least have some Colossus or something with this 2 bases. If I get 3 bases and they're doing good, by the time I get a 4th, I should be getting my Tempest or something in my, you know, or Colossus with Disruptors or something in the mix where I'm scaling. I'm going to the next tech. And so right now, what I see is kind of like a tech choke, which is not that bad. But when I say a tech choke, is you got 1 robo, nothing else. So if you're going to go into the robo play, this is where you want to get 2 robos at this point. At this point of time, you're getting for a 4th base, you could afford 2 robos. Because 2 robos will come in handy when you need to get double Disruptors or Colossus or Immortals, you know, with your mix. So you kind of have to remember, tie yourself with certain things. Like say every time I got 3 bases, I could afford 2 robos. Or every time I get to 4 bases, I have to get my Mothership. Or at least towards my Mothership. Because if you go towards the Mothership, that means you need a Stargate and you need a Fleet Beacon. But if you have a Stargate and a Fleet Beacon, I can get Tempest or Carriers already. You know, I can get that right off the bat just because I'm going for the Mothership. So by going for the Mothership, by the time you get 4 bases, it just helps you get to what you really want, which is a complex unit, which is Carriers or Tempest with your play. So that's my recommendation when I see players like take another base and another base and another base and another base. Eventually, yeah, that's good, but then you're gonna be too addicted to always taking so many bases, but you're never really gonna like make your actual plan you know, you're gonna be spending. You're gonna always be too thin making bases. So that's, you know. So remember, don't neglect your transitions. You know, the bases are good, but make sure you tie them with your transitions.
Research complete. Mineral field depleted. Upgrade my life for hire.
Nice, nice. Got that double robo Stargate. Yeah, the other thing that I would recommend for you is go to this map, you know, make a custom game, go to this map, and with no computer, just yourself, and mine the minerals and the gas, and try to build what you would consider your like your work of art base. Like, don't worry about the minerals or any of that stuff. Just build your base how you think would be looking like awesome in regards to where your gateways are and where your Stargate's gonna be at, and where your robo and your forge and where your Cybe's gonna go, and then build it, you know. And don't worry about like if you have to start over, but like you want to like do one masterpiece of how you think your base would look if I had all the money and all the time. Where would I put everything? You know, if time's not a problem and nobody's attacking me and I have the money, and I want to just have a perfect base so that I can have like everything that I need when I go battle, how would it look like? So if you ask yourself that and build it right, your mind's going to remember all those things that you asked yourself. Where is this going to be at and why? And where is this going to be at and why? How can I afford this many? Where is that going to be? And so you start creating a better way of like remembering everything where it belongs. Like if you said, this is where my Stargates are at the end, and you saw it and you're like, yeah, that's where my Stargates. Guess what? Your brain's going to be like, your Stargates go right here next time. You're going to be like, hey, I'm missing my Stargates. There's no Stargates here. I got to make Stargates. Boom. Hey, I'm missing my Twilight. They're usually over here. You know, or I'm missing the gateways. I usually have them, the gateways lined up or something. Or, you know, it allows you to like remember things better on what you're missing and what's next, because you're missing voids. But here in this base, total chaos. You know, you come over here, you're going to try to like run through, and if some void raids come over here to attack you, or a drop comes after you, you got like all these buildings to have to go through to fight your opponent. And so it becomes hard to travel at the same time. But all this space also affects you from building what you really need is more gateways. If you need more gateways, you ain't going to get them here, you know. And if you, so you're going to have to do them out here, which is nothing wrong with that. But it's a little more, you're vulnerable here in some degree, right? So if you could find ways to build better, you'll have more fitting later, and you'll be able to like get more stuff done. But I would do that. That's what I did before. Like my pylons usually go here. My pylons go here. My gateways go here. My robos go here, right? And in my Stargates go here. My robos go in front of the Stargates technically in certain cases, because that's how I, you know, conserve space. And then my tech is back here somewhere, you know, depending on the map. I have a couple of different models that I go off of, but that really helps, because right now this chaos right here, there's not enough like feng shui. Let me just tell you. Where should you put the gateways? So you can, when you put a pylon up like this, you see this pylon? You could put one gateway here, and you could put another gateway here with that pylon. So if you make 2 pylons, or say 3 pylons, you could put 2 gateways here, and then another 2 right here. You can layer them together, and that saves so much space, because you don't need another pylon somewhere else to try to make another gateway in another spot. So these two right here could be right here next to each other, right? And if you need two more, you could put the other two right here in front of it, right? And guess what? If you need another 4, you got them right here. You put these 4 here, these 4 here, which means my pylons would go here. They'll power everything, and I'll have way more gateways, which gives me more room for stargates. I could put a pylon right here, and then put my stargates right here. Or I could put a pylon here, put stargates here, and then put the robos in front of it, because stargates don't need to pop out on the ground. So my robos could be in front of it like the 2 gateway layers. And then with the 2 with right there, that can save space so that I can make more stuff, or however I want to do it, or have more ways to like move around. If I need to move around to, you know, attack a drop, I can get to there quicker. So yeah, so that, but that's why I say you would want to go into it without any time, but with all the resources, and you just go and you just think about it. Just think about it. Where do I want my where do I want my gateways? How many gateways can I fit here? I could fit more if I do it this way versus this way. And then you'll start coming up with some build. And what I did, I made that perfect build, and then I took a picture of it, I screenshotted it, and then I would put it in my PowerPoint, and then I would look at it every once in a while. Every once in a while I'll look at it. Okay. And I'll just remember it, you know, in my head, how things more or less work, where things work, kind of fit. And you kind of arrange things a little bit depending on the map, but you'll get an idea of how you like your buildings placed. The Terran's also banking minerals, so it's good. Our Protoss player is spending. Oh shit, let me go back. We're missing this. Yeah, the Protoss is good that you're spending your money. That's a very important part. Ooh, tank, back up. Yeah. We were just talking about this too. I was telling my viewers that, hey, you don't need to go up the ramp. You're on 2 bases, let alone in this case you're at 4 bases. You have 4 bases, but let's just say a solid 3. You got 3 bases, and this Terran player is on 1 base. 1 base. We don't need to go up the ramp at all. We don't need to go up there and show. We don't need to show off. There's no reason to show off. Oh, there's no reason why I need to go down there. You're on 1 base, I'm on 3. All I gotta do is just get to my tier 2, tier 3 units. That's when I'll just rush into my tier 2, tier 3 units, and at that point I should be able to win if he moves out. The moment he moves out into vulnerable environments, then I'll break him. You know, then he'll leave because he has nothing left. You know? But you never have to go up that ramp. And so right here, you lost a lot. That was a lot of, you know, right here, these stalkers, you got good leverage. You know, he ain't getting that. This is where I start checking the outside bases. You know, does he have another base? Does he have a corner base? This is what I'll be thinking right now. Does he have where's his base? Does he have a corner base? Okay. So if he doesn't have that, let me go check. You should have with 1 stalker go up there. 1 stalker, blink up there, or an observer. You can go in there with the observer, see what you can catch. But I wouldn't have just blink right in. So yeah, patience. When you're playing StarCraft, you want to have a little bit of patience, especially if you have leverage. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, the corner base. Remember I told you? This is where you start going. Let's start checking the corner bases. There's no reason why you should have a natural. Well, there it is right there. So what did we do? We went up the ramp because we thought he's dead. We lost a big chunk of our army. And not only is he not dead, but he has another base somewhere. It's like, it's the worst thing to do is to go up that ramp, let me tell you. Okay. We got the Stargates technically, so the Stargates are good because we see that many Banshees. That means Phoenixes. We gotta start pumping them Phoenixes out, and we do have. Yeah, we're getting Void Raids. Void Raids are okay, but they're not fast. But we could get them to go fast. We just need the upgrade. So we could. Now they have Void Raid speed, so we could get the speed. But then you also need the observer speed. You need the observer speed because Banshees are fast. The observers are not fast unless you get the observer speed. So you need the observer speed and the Void Raid speed. Now you could counter that by having an Oracle for Revelation and Phoenixes. Phoenixes will chase the Banshees out, but you need detection, so you get an Oracle because they're fast and they'll revelate. Oracle, revelate, boom, Phoenix, hunt them down. So that's another way to do it. If you're trying to do it with the Void Raids, you better have the Void Raid speed and the Observer speed, because or else the Void Raider can catch up to them, but the Observer's like, I can't get there, and then now they're cloaked. Banshees are pretty good. They take a while though. They're expensive. It's a hit and miss with Banshees. But he's only going Banshees. I mean, like I said, if you go Phoenixes right here, Phoenixes will do really good against this situation. Of course, you need to find out that he's committing. But like I said, you have 4 bases, so technically, as long as you kept your tech going up, you should be able to defend against this. Oh, the Void Raids, Ooh. That's good though. Everything else died, but damn, those Banshees. Oh, look at that. Cannons. Banshees are good against cannons in the, that many. So, yeah, we need Phoenixes. Or carriers, but carriers are slow. Yeah. So the problem that you're probably having is not that you couldn't scout the Banshee play, is that you didn't see the signs. That's one thing. You didn't see the signs to, hey, he's going cloak Banshees. Let me make sure I have something for that. You let your guard down. You let your guard down when you saw that he's on one base. That's what a lot of people do, is they leave their guard down when oh, he's on one base, I have 3 bases. You feel invincible, and then you didn't do your proper steps. Like I say, it's good to kind of keep going into your transitions and never go up that ramp. Oh, getting some Phoenixes. Ooh. Yep. See, what you need is carriers or Phoenixes, maybe a mixture if you wanted it, but you definitely needed some sort. Tempest could do a decent job with carry, but I would say carriers, Phoenix, Tempest for something like this. Yep. But you had it. You had it. It was yours until you let it go. You were on 3 bases, going on 4, and he was right here. See, you gotta try to figure out where you went wrong. You got this base. You got this base. You got this base. You're gonna get this base. You come over here. You saw no natural. The first thing you did is I'm gonna go kill him. No. You see no natural. This is where you go. Let me go check around my bases. Let's see the map. This is weird that he's. If you feel like it's too good to be true, it's better to think it that way. It's better to think it's too good to be true than to say, oh, it's my lucky day. You know? So, this is too good to be true. Let me go check the map. You know? And if it is true, then hey, it is my lucky day. He's dead. But never assume that. Never assume that if you want to keep your MMR points. And this is where you went wrong. You went up that ramp. But not only that, when you check the map, you would take out his base. But the other thing would be you have your resources. Like at some point, 3 bases is enough. At three bases is all. You don't need to build more stuff. Just more units and you know, you could even defend yourself more. It's like, hey, what can kill me? Let me make some cannons in my spot. Let me make some cannons right here. Like, he's on 1 base. If he's on 1 base, I'm mining 3 bases. A bunch of cannons don't hurt either. Like, nothing really hurts as long as you keep building stuff other than just expanding. You know? If you're just expanding, it's going to hurt you because you're not getting anything to protect yourself. So at some point, you got to learn to, like, not just expand, but also be ready for, you know, anything. What can kill me right now? That's one thing you should ask yourself. What can kill me right now? What do I not have that I can, you know? But it'll take time because, like, this is a weird one. Mass Banshees. They don't come too often. But this is where you lost right here. Your scouting method was a little too reckless. And you paid dearly. Right here with that many Banshees, if I seen that many Banshees, already I'm gonna make cannons everywhere. I'm gonna start making some cannons right here in the front, right? And then start making phoenixes. So the moment them stargates pop up, I'm gonna start making some phoenixes. Maybe 1 oracle and the rest phoenixes, because he's got Banshees, and I got 3 bases. If I have phoenixes, I could also make stalkers. I could make both. I could afford both. With this many resources, I could afford both. So, but the priority would be phoenixes, in my head. And then you lost right here because no cannons right here. You didn't react in time for the. You reacted right here, but you got to go everywhere real quick. And just bad times. It happens. It happens. Add me on Discord. You can kiss my ass, Happiness. So Happiness is probably a malicious person or bot. She's gonna get banned. Whenever somebody says, you know, add me on Discord and you don't know the person and all that, and they're glazing you. They're trying to scam you. Let's see, revelation with Oracle or hallucination can help keep up. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. What up, Soul Steel? Alright, let's check out some replays. We'll do some viewer replays. Let's do this. There we go. What you up to? Alright, here we go. In Tito's Citadel. Oh, Citadel. I knew that. We have our Terror player. In the red. It is Relx. Oh, shoot. Relx in the house. In the bottom right. Our Protoss player in the blue. It is Sky Blue Baby. quick scout. What? Okay. Get that early intel. Alright, let's see if he's gonna move out and go check out the opponent. Getting a gas. This one's going around. It's like, nah, I'm not gonna let you see me. I'm going from the other side. Wonder why. But he definitely likes going in a different route. Oh, quickly goes for the SCB. Oh. No barracks. Barracks isn't being constructed for a little bit. That's not good. Oh, we can steal the gas. But he's not gonna do it. Sky blue baby. Oh, what is it? Nope. Oh. Oh, we're gonna get it. Oh, get out of there. What are you doing? Okay, warp gate. Some kind of warp gate going on. Fast expand, okay. I don't know about that pylon. We can need to. Well, I guess we're pumping. Definitely pumping. Yeah, this guy, Blue Baby, loves the probes. This is a weird. Capping the top of the gateway is not the best thing to do because then they'll have to come off to the side. But okay. Oracle play? Gonna go mess with the SCVs probably on the first revelation. So what are we going over here? We got 2 factories and we're going for cyclones. Marauder, little mixture. This is a little interesting group. You got a little bit of everything. Here comes the Oracle though. Now, meanwhile, though, our Protoss player Sky Blue Baby has only Zealots to defend. So we're probably gonna get charge lots. Yeah, charge lots. Here we go. Oh, and the move out just at the wrong time. Relks. It always goes this way. Oh, gotta go back. Oh, I'm surprised no revelation at the very end. Sometimes you do that before I lose my unit or revelate. Here's the other Oracle. I would pull them back. I don't know. He's brave. But there is nothing over here for a moment, so that could be the opportunities. Yeah, what, a Marine coming out? That's gonna help. Everything else is late. Oh no! We're still going though. Oh no, we halted in the middle. What? Everybody, the boys are going too. There's like that one Oracle forced everybody. Rock said, "Nah, you know what? I'm gonna move out. This Oracle's gonna be here, Pesker. You know, a battery shield would be great." Oh no, we went for the pylon. Get him, get him, get him. Start repairing too. Oh, the Zealots are gone. Zealots are... We got one Oracle in a dream. The Oracles goes down. Oh no. The Zealots are putting in some good work right here against the Marauders, but the pros are dying. But, I mean, SCV's hurt. No, yeah, no. It was close. It was close. We got a lot of probes though. If he sent the probes with the army, he would have been doing better. But nope. Kept those probes. And the salt. I'm thinking the S word, stupid or something. I don't know. And damn, maybe. Ass, maybe ass. Maybe punk. Is punk a bad word? Punk, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh, you already said it previous? Oh, no. But yeah, good salt. Pulled the boys. Those boys saved the life. Oh, the F-bomb. You said it twice? Oh, maybe no space on the first one. Alright, let's see. Check this one out. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Okay. Try to lower this. Alright, here we have ourselves in Winter Madness. Our Terran player in the red. It is Monkey. Top left, in blue, our Zerg player. Poison Mist. Don't breathe the air. Quick hatch. This one in Heart of the Swarm with less workers. Yeah, those were some interesting days. That's when we had a lot of good toys back then. We had a lot of fun toys back then. The game was more complicated, but it was more fun. No, it's just blander Protoss. Yeah, well, and players don't want to play creative. They rather play safe. So it's the double-edged sword to a fun game. Everybody has a plan till the boys show up. Ain't that the truth? Secret weapon right there. That damn annoying Oracle, huh? It's like every time I leave my base, your ass shows up. So we got 2 factories, and we're going what, tanks? Tanks, yeah. I wonder if we're gonna do a timing attack. Maybe we're gonna do like a marine tank push to the front. That definitely seems like that. I feel like that's what Moki? For a second I thought it was monkey, but it's Moki. There's no N. I haven't played in so long. I forgot mineral trick. Oh yeah. The little things. Yeah, some Zergs are really good at the drone stacking and everything and when to do it. That's why I tend to not do all that. I don't get too strict on the details in regards to standard meta, because if you take a break, you're forgetting shit. You're forgetting a lot. Just taking a weekend break from StarCraft. You're like, I've only been gone for about 4 days. How do I forget so much? That's how it works. So my strategy is just be really good at the game where it's second nature, so that I don't have to worry about remembering stuff. It'll just feel right. You know, things will just feel right. Ooh, Spire. Overlord goes down. Here we go. There. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, I figured it was going to be a little marine tank push. So here we go. Let's see what happens. No, don't split. Well, it does help in this case, but it only looks like a 5. The Zerg still didn't see the tanks. Oh shit, here we go. Roaches are out. Oh. That's not good. Ravagers. We can make Ravagers, but I don't know, we're pretty dead. That's a lot of Marines. It's a heavy punch. And this Zerg's trying to be a little crafty over here on this side, and not enough time. Ooh. Take them all. we go. We're gonna regroup. Okay. These are gonna bleed out. And we're scouting the outside. Mutas are out. That's all we can get for. Okay, he's moving out again. You know he got another base? Yeah, it has to. There's no reveal. Usually after like a minute? Always expect another base when it comes to Zerg. Never trust them. Here goes the mutas. Oh, he's gonna run right into the. Oh yeah, he does. No. Thought he was. Thought he was just gonna. Nice pickoffs. But bio time. Mutas, a couple, 5. What's this? Ooh, Mutas over here doing some work. Close. It's a lot of bio. He's back. Oh. If only it kept going forward, we ran into the mutas finally. The Zerg is playing till his last unit. Yeah, right? Because, well, somehow he feels he can still win. Okay. Charge in there. G to the G. Okay. We'll cast some more later. I'm gonna take a quick break, eat something. It's almost 12. And we'll come back and we'll do the rest. We also got Talos Principle sometime today. Then we're gonna play some puzzle games. But yeah, I'll be back on after I eat. Oh man. Other than that, thanks for hanging out, and hopefully you guys had some good games. Bomb his Ares. Zerg smash roll done. Those Marines. Don't mess with the Marines. Alright. I'll see you guys soon.